So RKT, yeah, they've been on quite a run since beginning of the year. So
Yeah.
they were trading at 917 and they're up to 2050. I've owned this one for a long time. I've trimmed it quite a bit because if we go back 5 years before the rate hikes, they were at 22 and then they dropped all the way to 5.3. So I did a lot of trimming, but I've held about 300 shares or so,
Uh-huh.
and they're doing pretty well at the moment. And this one, they just closed on their Cooper acquisition, which is
Yeah.
going to broaden out their business. So this is one to at least watch.
Yeah. For the year to date, I mean, they're up 81% and they pay a dividend of almost 4%. So,
Be careful with that. Those are usually special dividends.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, they haven't paid a They paid 80 cents in March, but
Yeah.
that was the first dividend they had paid since 22.
Okay.
They paid out one in 2021 and 2022, and then they didn't pay one for 2 years, and then they paid out 80 cents recently.
Excellent.
So
Um,
don't count on it for dividends.
yeah, you got it. Can I show some fundamentals on Rocket?
You bet.
All right. So Rocket, I mean, 81.7%, most definitely the expectation that rates are coming down are really helping this company. And it's $43 billion market cap, revenue of 5.15. And as Daryl mentioned, it's a dividend, but it's kind of a every once in a while dividend. The revenues are expanding, and it looked like based on what Daryl was sharing with how many mortgage applications we're getting, they're going to see a bump in revenue. This one is kind of an obvious beneficiary of lower rates. People will refinance. There'll be more homes purchased, more transactions. But I think the refinance boom could really be there because we are separated from super low interest rates of 2020. Like in 2020, I didn't have much left on this home, but I refinanced at 2.5%. And I pulled out 300 grand that I ended up buying a nice bond portfolio around, making 6%. 6 minus 2.5, pretty nice net interest margin.
Yep. Yep.
So that was like, I mean, that was incredible.
Yeah.
2.5.
You did
Now,
good on that. That was a smart move.
fast forward for a couple of years now, we've been in this 7.5. So there's households that are on 7.5 mortgages. And if you offer them 6.5, that's a good savings. And more importantly, you have household creation. You have, younger families that are like, hey, we'd like to buy a house, and lower interest rates is going to enable us to buy that house. So good stuff's happening there. And I think their revenue is going to be even better in Q3. This quarter ended on June 30th. The next quarter should do well. So these guys are going to do well. Glad for them. Glad for the real estate market. Let's see their forecast. Got 14 analysts covering this stock. 25 is the best price target out there. And somebody out there is a grumpy bear with the price target of 10.5. Expecting, and I guess they have the forecast correct. I would agree with this forecast that this year they're going to grow well, but next year, look out. And the year
Yeah.
after that, look out. This is going to do well for a little while. Very good. The PE right now is really, really high. And, but it's getting better. And I'm getting a little delay on my computer. I don't know if you're noticing that, but sorry about
Not
that.
really. No, not really.
Okay, good, good. All right. So I think we've got a request. Let's see here. Any chance Rocket Lab has a mortgage? There is a chance. I'm sure a couple of the employees over at Rocket Lab are like, hey, I want to buy a nice place to live. I don't even know where Rocket Lab's located. And they buy themselves a nice place. So thank you for watching my channel. It's been really fun and satisfying to have a channel for a couple of years. I've met a lot of great investors, and together we've really grown. And I wanted to offer you the opportunity to become a member of the channel. It'll give you more access to valuations, research, more access to more videos, the tools that I use, as well as being more connected with me as well as other members of this channel. There's 4 different levels. Take a look and see if one of the levels is something you'd be interested in. I think you'll benefit from being involved, and I hope to see you soon on one of the member calls or on Discord.